Starting late to my first live stream. We are off to a good start. Hi there. Hey Marcus. So, let's see. Yeah, this is my first live stream. I'm pretty new to this game and don't really have a clue. So I expect lots of road bumps, but I'll do my best. What I'm going to do today is trying to participate in an open source project, namely in the Sensu monitoring software that we are not only using for our business, but I've also done a few talks about Sensu, so it's a good opportunity to be a good citizen and help the folks at Sensu with upgrading their plugins, which is necessary because the Robocop gem has a security issue, and so there are lots of plugins in the Sensu plugins repository that need to be updated to use a newer version of Robocop, and it simply requires a lot of effort to do this, not that it's a particular challenging task. So let's see, where are we? Here is the issue on GitHub that describes the task, and there is a long list of plugins that need updating. A few are probably work in progress, but let's take things from the top. I think the chef plugin still has no takers. Let's see, plugins chef. Nope, no mention in the comments below. So let's see, claim a plugin, find an unchecked box, scroll to the very bottom, add a comment. Let's do that. Picking up Sensu plugins chef. Oh, and by the way, of course, there is a reason why I've started doing this live stream, and I'll probably write a blog post about this and simply post the link in here. Okay, so fork and clone that plugin. Let's go to Sensu plugins and I'll fork it to our company organization. Then I'll clone that to my workspace. Clone, download, here we go. Yep, that's that. Then we'll create a new branch. And time to work. So, okay. There is, here we go, Robocop. And we'll have to upgrade that to version 0.51. Now, while this is the main change, the problem is that with this new Robocop version, there will be new cops, new rules about coding style, and they need fixing or at least mitigation. Okay, so let's switch Ruby versions, bundle install. Meanwhile, let's find out if there is any automation with regards to testing. There are Robocop rake tasks, RSpec rake tasks, yard. And default will run all tests. Okay, let's see how we do with rake Robocop. Oh, lots of errors. 10 errors, okay. So let's see, there is the handler chef node command, the check chef nodes command, and then there's rake file. That's a common issue with Robocop, that DSL files like gem file or rake file that are actually written in Ruby but not real Ruby syntax get a lot of warnings and errors from Robocop, and often it doesn't make sense to try and follow Robocop conventions. So what I'll do is the Robocop YAML file is quite minimal here. I'll simply exclude the rake file from being checked with Robocop, because a rake file doesn't really require a lot of style. And let's find out how to do this. Robocop exclude mockups. configuration. Here we go. That's how it works. All cops, exclude. Breakfile. And we're down to 7 offenses. Let's see. It's the gem spec file. I'll exclude that as well. Four offenses, and they are almost all rescue style violations, and a commented keyword. Do not place comments on the same line as the default keyword. Okay, let's take a look at the exception handling errors first. So that's in check chef node. In line 74. Okay, so it's about an API connection, and so what we can do is at least only rescue the standard class. Or we could as well simply look up the Robocop documentation. I'd say we'll simply rescue standard error, because that's what it does anyway. And that way we are at least making it explicit. Yep. Same on 78 and 87. Check. Oh, it's handler chef node. And we're down to one offense. Commented keyword in check chef nodes. On line 79. And I'll simply put that here. And fix a typo as well. We could put it here. What is going on? Oh, yeah. Yep, that worked as well and is more contextual. And that's that. Now we'll have to update the changelog. Unreleased. I'm not sure if it's supposed to come with a future version 4. Since the security update needs probably to be released earlier than some breaking change. Okay. That should do it. I could That's that. CVE 2017 8418. Requires an update of the gem. Upgrades Robocop to 0.5 and makes a few necessary style changes. Apparently newer Robocop versions drop support for Ruby 2.0, making this a breaking change. Well, if it's a breaking change, it might be published with the version 4, but that's up to the maintainer. References. It's simply refer to the issue. Okay, git push. No. Okay, we probably should run all the tests, not only Robocop, to see if there is anything that breaks. And then we'll continue with the pull request. Let's see what happens when we run all the tests. Bundler gem tasks. Oh, you're in a different shell. Okay. That was quick. Looks like everything is okay. It's not a new plugin. Here we go. That should be it. Let's preview. Okay. Okay. We have updated the changelog. There is no update necessary. Bin stops. Well, I guess so. Robocop passes and existing tests pass. And if Travis agrees, we are done. Let's see how to finish up. I have subscribed to notifications, and then it's up to the maintainer to follow up on the change and eventually release it. Alrighty, let's see. All checks have passed, and that's done. All right, I'll end here with my first live stream, and I'll be back later with another topic. Hope to see you then. Bye bye.